elite.
What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Playmates toys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhems, Walmart exclusives, the Mega Mutant. And I knew that I was going to have to pick this up as soon as I saw the movie, and as soon as they were making this figure. I had to. I mean, just look at this thing. First of all, the artwork on the back is just absolutely beautiful. I love this art style. You can see like what all the little lumps are supposed to be on the figure. I mean, obviously they can't put that much paint detail into it, but I think they put more than they said they would, and I'll show that in the review. But other than that, you just get the sides. There's some instructions on how to attach some parts to them. There's a little bit of assembly required, and then there's the barcode. Again, this is a Walmart exclusive, but I'm very excited to get this open. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do just that. So getting the Mega Mutant out of the packaging. God damn, this thing's ridiculous. There's some things about this that I wish they did, but then there are also some things about this that they did do that I wasn't expecting. So it's like, in ways, it kind of makes up for it. I mean, it's going to be a pretty quick review, but I just know that I really do like this thing. I don't usually get other characters other than the Turtles when it comes to my Ninja Turtles collection, just because I need to cut the line somewhere, and that's what I do for Turtles. But every once in a while, I will pick up a definitive version of a character or a couple different versions of a character. And my idea one day is to have like a Turtles display where it's like all these different versions of the Turtles and then like a section next to it of just random Turtles characters. And that's where he'll go because, man, this thing is just fucking ridiculous. But taking a look at the head sculpt, I guess. Look at all that sculpted detail in there. Yeah, I get it. It's not for everybody. It's not painted super, super well. But at the $25 price point, you really can't expect that. You can see some awesome sculpt in there with like some algae, maybe like some tentacles over here. I don't know, some antenna. The random giraffe across his face. Like, at first I didn't really like this design, but it grew on me. Some paint detail on the giraffe would be nice. And then you do get some elephant there, which is kind of funny. Get the two tusks. Again, paint would make this thing go crazy. I mean, just look at the back of the box here. All that detail is painted on there in the design, and it's just wacky as hell. Like the nostril has the eye in it. It's amazing, and I think it's a great design now. Like, it's very intricate. It's supposed to be big and ugly, and like in that regard, it does it. You get the mandibles of Superfly himself, get some sludge or rocks on the back of the whale. I mean, this body's just a whale, and I think the whale itself looks good, as you can see the flippers of the whale over here and over here. I didn't notice this detail on here, but you do get some little turts painted, some sea turtles, which they're all on here. I think it's funny that they only painted 4 of them. I mean, I wonder why they did that. You do get Superfly's arm, which they did paint this pretty good, actually. I think a dry brush or something on that would really bring it to life. But, I mean, it's got its veins painted on there, the claw on there. I do wish the claw open. That is the biggest pet peeve I have with this figure. You do get the legs here. Now, the legs, I guess these are supposed to be like pants on Superfly. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know what the orange is, but the legs are just like horses and shit. Bunch of ungulates. Look up the word if you don't know what that means. But yeah, it's pretty cool how they put like a brown wash in there. You do get the whale tail. Looks pretty good. And then you get his other arm of just chimpanzees is what it looks like on the back of the box. Just a bunch of monkeys. But you get them, and then you get the narwhal fingers. It's a crazy design. And of course, the mouth does open pretty wide, actually. So you could probably like store some money in there or something if you wanted to, but the mouth does open. I like that it locks and clicks. It looks really good. I like the overspray on the back of the body there from like the underbelly of the whale to the top. I think that they did that very nicely. The baleen is painted very nice in the mouth of the whale, as I'm guessing this is a blue whale of sorts. I mean, it kind of looks like a humpback. I don't know. I'm going to say humpback, actually. Either way, it's a baleen whale. Again, this sludge out of its mouth should be green, so if you wanted to come back and paint it that green, you could. Maybe I would sit down one day and paint this, but I kind of like the toy aesthetic of this. And then, of course, you do get the translucent wings of Superfly. I love that there's 3 on one side and then 2 on the other. I do wish that they moved or hinged or something. They do not. They plug in and they're stationary. But overall, I'd say the look of this figure is pretty ridiculous, but very accurate to what it's supposed to look like. So that does make me happy. He comes with no accessories, unfortunately, like literally nothing, but that's okay. I don't really know what I'd want him to come with. If anything, maybe like little turtles, like unpainted, like Ninja Turtles. That'd be cool. You do get the mouth that opens. It's really just going to be open or closed, or yeah, it's really not going to be able to do anything else, unfortunately. This arm has a hinge. It goes all the way up, goes down, it'll rotate 360, and then you just get a swivel on this hooked hand or the claw hand, which I'm not a huge fan of. I kind of wish that the hinge, that's my biggest complaint with the figure, is that I wish that this claw opened so you could grab the turtles. I don't know. The wings don't have any articulation, which I'm not a huge fan of neither. This arm is a little too heavy for itself, which kind of sucks, but it'll rotate, and it does have a hinge at the wrist, I guess, is that what we want to call it? Which I would have much rather substituted that, having that swivel for getting hinge on there. Then the hips will go forward and back. I kind of wish we had a knee joint as well, because we do have like swiveling joints at the feet. It's like weird, it's like a cap. Again, I would much rather not have this and have a hinge at the knee. That's just me personally. But the best joint on here by far is this very nice ball joint at the tail. So you can get the tail like in or out or up and down. Like very nice ball joint, which I was not expecting. But yeah, so overall the articulation's okay. I do wish it had a little bit more, especially for the... I mean, it's more than double what the rest of the figures in the line are. And it's not all that much bigger. Like if it was $20, it'd be like okay, but I think $25 is pushing it a little bit in the sense of knee joints, and a hinged claw would have been very nice on this guy. Here he is next to the NECA Toys King Kong and the Jazzwares Fortnite Series Peely, and at first I was like, yeah, he's a little small, but seeing him next to Kong, he's bigger than I thought he was. Here he is with the Dark Knight Returns Batman from McFarlane Toys, and the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Darwin. And obviously this dude's not going to be in scale. If he was in scale with the Turtles figures, he'd be as big as me, you know? So I'm okay with this. And then finally here he is eating the Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. So you guys may be asking yourself, yo, Ant, what are you thinking of this figure? And I gotta say, he's pretty damn awesome. I am very happy to have this figure. At first, I was like, kind of like, do I like the design? But after I saw the movie, after I saw the figure, I was like, hell yeah, I gotta get my hands on him. And my local Target, I had to go run an errand somewhere, and my local Walmart, said that it had it in stock on the app. So I was like, if he's there, I'll get it. If he's not, I'll wait. But he was sitting on the shelf, so I went ahead and picked him up. And for $25, I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't think it's amazing for the price point, but considering this is $25 and this is $25, this is $27 actually. Yeah, you kind of got to pick your poison there. But with all that being said, at that price point, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy an 8 out of 10. It's cheap. It's cool. It's unique. It'll bring your turtle shelf to life. And one day when I have all my Turtles figures that aren't Turtles together, he's going to be a really great addition to that. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got today. If you've not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on here, Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot over there, and I have a lot of fun, and I'm sure you all will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys in the next one. Peace. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.